What's going on? It's your boy Dewey, and I'm back with another video. Today, I'm going to be talking about Crucible, PvP. Last video, I was talking about PvE, my opinions on that. But this time, we're going to be doing PvP because a lot has changed, and I just want to give my opinions. Now, let me say this before the video begins in full swing. This is a beta. Things can change. This could be completely different if you're watching this in the future, you know? So take this all with a grain of salt, please, because this is probably not how the final game will look. But this is just all the information I can kind of base it off of right now. So let's begin. First, I want to start with the most obvious change. It's 4v4. A lot of people, I don't think anyone particularly hates it, and I don't really mind it. I kind of like it, to be honest. Because it feels like there's much more of a reliance on sticking with your team. Because it's either you go out and you get destroyed by getting team shotted. Because you get team shotted so much more in this game than you did in Destiny 1. Or you can do that and go alone and get destroyed. Or you can stick with your team and then you can do that to other people if they're doing that, you know? It adds much more of a reliance. And I really like that. It makes things not as chaotic. And I really like that. Next, I want to talk about the game modes that were available in the beta. You had the competitive game mode, Countdown, and then you had Supremacy. Is that what it is called? I'm not sure. It was basically just that Conquest type of thing. Conquest or whatever, that was the exactly same thing as it was in Destiny 1. But this Countdown game mode is different. It's completely new. It's basically search and destroy, where if one team's attacking, the other team is defending. One team has to run and arm the bombs, which are around the map. That's basically what you have to do. And then if you're on the other team, you're supposed to go and defend it. Overall, I like the idea of this game mode. It's a more tactical game mode, and I like that, you know? They label it as competitive, but it's just Crucible with a different name. And let me explain to you why I believe that. There aren't dedicated servers, and it's only going to be at 30 frames per second. And there's no, like, leaderboards or, like, ranked play. And I get it that they just want it to be there's two different types of Crucible for people, I think is what they were trying to go for. Like, if you want I'm here with my friends and I really, really, really want to do well, then that's where you go to competitive. But if you're just playing, you know, some casual on like a Sunday afternoon, and you just kind of want to go and chill in some Crucible, you can go to casual. I'm going to go into this whole 30 FPS in the dedicated servers. It's stupid of them not to do that. I mean, I get it. Hardware limitations or whatever, but man, it's kind of disappointing to me. I really want, like, I play on Xbox, and this game would look so nice with 60 FPS. And I mean, it still looks nice with 30 frames per second. I'm just saying, like, oh man, thinking about how much nicer it'll look on PC is making me moist. At 60 FPS, but I don't think they'll add dedicated servers, which is kind of upsetting, but I'm no genius. I don't know what the hell any of that really means. I just know that if you don't have dedicated servers, it just makes things harder. Next, I want to talk about how it changed, what's going on in PvP. The gun order. If you saw my last video, I talked about my opinions on the gun order. It wasn't bad, wasn't good. And in PvP, I'm still not. I think it's worse in PvP, in my opinion. It completely disregards the use of a second primary. Because why do you need elemental in a game mode where it doesn't even matter? You know, it's pointless to me. Other thing is power ammo and how good that fast that responds. I like it. It's frequent enough to the point where if you don't get it, you're like, damn, I'll get it next time, no big deal. And I like that. It doesn't feel as needy. Is that the word I'm looking for? I don't know. It rolls off better, and I really like that. It makes everything more fluid. It doesn't make everyone like 45 seconds away from it. People aren't crowding around it like they were in Destiny 1 with heavy ammo. But I do wish that people did that so we could see some more Nova Bomb cross maps. That would be awesome. I would love to see that again. Next, I want to talk about what's good. They made it more skill-based now, and I really, really, really appreciate that. In Destiny 1, you just ran around and ability spammed. That's what you could do the entire thing. It took no skill, it didn't take any concentration, and it was overall just very infuriating to me. But in this game, it's less of a reliance on it, and I love that. Definitely a needed change. And this goes back to my opinion about why I think that they're putting so much more of an emphasis on PvP. Because in Destiny 1, it was always so unbalanced, and it was hard to freaking, like, enjoy yourself because there's just so much bullshit that could happen. It doesn't feel as bad, you know? It's more skill-based. And like, as I said, you know, there's always going to be things that are always going to be better, right? It's always going to be imbalanced, just because no game can be perfectly balanced. That's impossible. But I definitely like that it's more skill-based, and I really like that. I really like that. And I think it's good that they're putting more of an emphasis on it. But overall, Destiny 2 PvP is alright. I probably won't play it as much as I will PvE, but that's just because I've never really enjoyed doing it, because I'm hot garbage at it. I know I won't be playing it very much, I don't think, but I can see why other people do, and I have a lot of respect for that, you know? But that's about it. There's not much I really want to say about Destiny 2 PvP, other than I hope people like it more than they did the first Destiny PvP, but dude, I like where we're going with it so far. I mean, I won't probably play it, but I can see why other people would, you know? And there's my opinions. It's been your boy Dewey, and I hope you guys have a good one, and I'll see you guys later. Have a good one, guys.